Yeah, we just hanging out up here with Brother Ali right now. While we waiting on Ali, we just decided to talk a little bit about our youth. We're really concerned about our youth today because our youth is really going astray, you know, and it's really a great concern to the adults that's really concerned about it, you know. And we have to take concern in our youth because they really detoured, you know, and they really been drawn away from the purpose of what they was put here for and the things they're supposed to do, you know, and it's really heartbreaking, you know, to see how we don't pay attention to it and we make excuses not to do what we're supposed to do as not just as parents but as adults. And see, we as adults need to do our part in order to keep our youth lined up and going the right way. We can't say our youth is doing this, our youth is doing that, the government is doing this, and the government and all of them is doing that, if we not doing nothing. See, at least they participating, all we doing is instigating if we just running our mouth. You know, we can't be instigating about what somebody else doing when we ain't doing nothing. If we can't find time to put these beers down, put these blunts down, and to put these guns down, and to put all this sexual activity down, and to raise our youth in the way they ought to go and to do the things that we was created to do, then we the problem.
That's right.
Not the youth.
That's right.
Because they the seed. The youth come from us. See, we didn't want to put them inside them bellies. The men, we put them in them bellies, and it's our responsibility to make sure they grow. You don't put an orange tree in the ground and want a grapefruit tree out of it.
Right.
See, if you want a grapefruit tree, put a grapefruit tree in the ground. If you want your child to grow up to be a young man, then you raise him as a man. If you want your daughter to grow up to be a young woman, raise her as a woman. Don't raise them as hoodlums and sluts and all this. Excuse my expression, I'm just being real. You know, you can't, I'm supposed to be using these kind of words, but I have to be real with you. Because I have to come to you, Paul, and say I have to be like you in order to get your attention. But even though I have to be like you to get your attention, that's what I do, but it ain't what I am. See? Because look, like a brother say, I done been to prison 4 times. Okay, I done been to jail 15 times, okay? I done been stabbed, I done stabbed people. I done been shot at, I done shot people. Not shot them, but shot at people. But that was back in my days, so they can't come to me with nothing right now. You know why? Because I changed my whole aspect of life, and I stopped making excuses about stuff. I stopped doubting stuff. I stopped making reasons about it. I stopped blaming people, pointing fingers, and looking at what everybody else doing. I started finding out, hey, it's something I can do. It's something I can do.
Yeah.
Okay? And when God said we the light of the world. Okay? And a light shines. A light don't hide. Okay? But a light shines for stuff that is good. That's stuff to be seen. Stuff to manifest and increase and mature. If we can't be that kind of light, then we ain't a light. So don't sit up here talking about I'm a man and you ain't doing what a man's supposed to do. Get the real definition of a man before you call yourself a man. Get the real definition of a woman before you call yourself a woman. You want to be a husband? Be a husband. Don't just be a male. You want to be a wife? Be a wife. Don't just be a female, okay? This ain't all about all that there. Let's get real, okay? Let's stop playing. You know, the last days is coming, the end time is coming. You see what's going on. Men walking around with his clothes down, women walking around with their crotches showing, their breasts showing, and they say, what you looking at? Well, you came out the house like that. Man, why you going over there? Well, it ain't mine. Well, you know, we got to stop thinking like that. We got to be real. We got to be concerned, you know, and we got to be participators, not instigators, okay? Don't be instigating stuff. Get involved in stuff. This brother here got a website where all kind of people on his website talking about their lives, giving testimonies. I don't seen people singing. I've seen people rapping. I've seen people giving their testimonies. I've seen people talking about how to stop the young people in crime, and the people talking about how to, but everybody else, oh, they ain't going to do this, they ain't going to do that, they ain't going to do that. That's negative. Let's be positive. Don't talk about what they ain't going to do because you ain't doing it. If you do it, then they'll do it. Okay? So let's be real about this, okay? I'm going to let my brother here talk for a minute, okay?
You want to move over here?
Yeah.
Okay.